thank you so much for being here. My name is Sophia. I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself really quick.
My name is Dan Fontaine.
Thank you, Dan, for sitting down with us in the taco truck during WIP's 25th anniversary. See that you have a name tag. Oh, you're the ED. Great. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sitting with us, Dan. Do you have a story in mind that you'd like to share?
Yeah,
okay.
I do.
I'm going to let you take it away then.
Okay, so I work in the office, and I hear a lot of stories. Like, a lot of the stories come back to the office, and then I retell them. I retell my favorite ones to people in my role at Wilderness Youth Project, and I just got inspired. I wanted to share the story that I've probably shared the most with other people over the years. It's a secondhand story. The story didn't happen to me, but it's a story that came back to the office, and then I have retold it many times because it touches me.
Aww.
Story starts off like this. There was a weekend camping trip, and at the opening circle for the camping trip, the staff asked the group of around 12 kids, what do you want to do this weekend? And a lot of answers you'd expect came up, such as, I want to climb a tree, I want to splash in the creek, I want to start a fire, I want to catch a fish, all these kinds of things. And then one young boy says, I want to collect wildflowers. And it kind of caught the staff's ear, and so they followed up on that. And I was like, oh, really? Why do you want to collect wildflowers? And the little boy says, well, my mom, for her work, takes care of an old woman. And sometimes when there's nobody to watch me, she takes me to work with her. And that happened this week. So I was there with my mom while she was taking care of this woman. And the woman asked me what I was doing this weekend. And the little boy says, well, I'm going camping in the mountains. And the woman from her bed glances out the window and says, oh, there'll be wildflowers now. And then there's a pause. Then she says, I'm afraid I'll never see them again. So the little boy wanted to collect wildflowers to bring back to the woman that her mom takes care of so that she could see them again.
Yeah.
And I always start to at least tear up when I tell that story. Sometimes I start sobbing. Oh, the taco truck has Kleenex. That's great. Yes. Tissues.
Wow.
So, anyway, I love that story because, I'm in the office and I'm not out in the field, and I don't always see all those moments. But when I think about my job and what's worth spending my time on, I think, wow, if that just happened one time, a boy collected wildflowers for an old woman who was mostly confined to her bed, then my job has been worth doing.
Absolutely.
It's worth keeping doing.
Yeah, no, 100%. And it's just really incredible because it shows us how important nature is. And at least I feel so grateful that I can still go and spend time in nature, even though sometimes I forget because there's so many stressors of life. But that's, first of all, gratitude and a reminder to just go and be out and appreciate nature and everything that it does for us. So thank you for sharing that story.
That's my story.
Yeah, thank you. Do you have anything else you'd like to add? Nope. Wow. Well, okay, that was a phenomenal story. Thank you so much, Dan. I really appreciate it. You can feel free to take your headphones off now.
We have all received a gift, an expected or anticipated gift for a birthday, anniversary, retirement. Each time we receive that gift, whether it meets our expectation, we feel something. Happy, sad, disappointed. The gifts that are unexpected, unconditional, small or large, have the potential of changing the trajectory of a life. Someone pays for your groceries when you're out of money, leaves you a big tip just when you think you can't afford your rent. Those are the gifts that ease our fears, make us grateful, and want to help others. This is a space where we share how those gifts, big or small, make a difference and change our lives. Welcome to the Starfish Connection.